Hi everybody, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to show you how to do these trifold pockets. You would notice that I sewed on this, but I'm going to show you 3 different ways as well to do it. One is the sewing, and all it is I use book pages. You don't have to use book pages, but I prefer to use book pages, and I'll tell you why just now. Okay. So all you do is you take a piece of book page. It doesn't matter what size. These pockets can be made in any sizes, and then you get your 3 pockets, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3 pockets. Okay, and I've made them for my Valentine's journal, and yeah, I'm going to show you how to do it now. Right, so what are the supplies you need? Well, you need book pages, okay? Well, and then you will need a ruler and a pencil if you are like me. And you might not need that, but you will definitely need a pair of scissors. If you're an inker, you're going to have to ink. I'm using walnut stain over here. And then you will need a few embellishments. You will need some glue, depending on which method you choose. And then you will also need some washi tape, depending on which method you choose. And then if you're going to choose to sew, then you're going to use your sewing machine. Okay, all right, so let's get started. As I mentioned, you can use any size of book page that you want. Yeah, you know, it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to look at the biggest book page first, and I am going to first fold it in half. So whatever you are doing, whatever size you are using, you are always going to fold it in half like that. The next thing you're going to do is, well, if you want to, you can use a bone folder. Not necessarily, but if you want to. Right, the first thing I'm going to do now is, for the camera's sake, I am going to make a line down the middle like that. Okay, I'm not giving you measurements of my book pages simply because we all have different sizes. Okay, and as I mentioned, you can see I'm using 3 different sizes here. Right, the first thing you want to do is you want to label your panel 1 and 2. Okay, that's basically it. Okay, then what you want to do after that is you want to say, right, on panel 2, how high do I want my first pocket to be? Okay, how high do I want my first pocket to be? And I think I am going to take my pocket till 5 centimeters here. Okay, 5 centimeters, which will be about 2 inches. And all I'm doing is I'm marking off my 5 centimeters on both sides. Why? Simply because I cannot, cut straight. So I'm making a line. And I'm going to start it from the middle line, and I'm going to draw it. So that's your panel 1. You're going to, 2. You're going to flip over, and on your panel 1, whatever measurement you did there, it's a good rule of thumb to add about 1.5 centimeters to it. Okay, but you know, you got to look at it and you got to say to yourself, how tall is my book page and how comfortable am I? I could have gone higher up as well if I had a taller book page, right? Taller this way, okay, not that way. So on this one, I want about 6 centimeters because that was 5. Sorry, I need about 6.5 centimeters here because I did that, I think, at 5. So I'm going to put it at 6.5 here, which will be 2 and 3/4, I think, somewhere around there, and 6.5 here. Okay, and then I am just going to draw a line from there to there. Now all you're going to do is you're going to cut. Okay, you're going to cut from this part here to the middle line, from this part here to the middle line, and then I'll show you what to do after that. So take your scissors and start cutting. Like that. Okay, and then the same thing on this side. Now this is panel 1, and it's the larger of the 2 pockets. So now over here, there's that part in the middle that's not yet cut. So I'm going to move from this line to that line of that pocket, and I'm going to cut down the middle. So it'll look something like this. Ta-da, like that. Okay, and then I'll have these 2 pieces left. Now, what am I going to do with these 2 pieces? Shorter pocket, flip it over to line up with the taller pocket. The pocket part must be on your left-hand side and the taller one on your right-hand side. And then fold it in. Fold it in and fold it in. Like that. And that's your pocket. And then all you're going to do is you are going to sew around it, ink or washi tape around it, or glue around it. Now what I need to do is I need to take out this number 2 here. That was for illustration purposes. You don't need to illustrate on it like that. Right, so that's it. Let's do another one now. Let's do this one quickly. So there we go. Once again, line in the middle. So I hope you're all doing well and that you are enjoying crafting today. Like that. And I want this one to be maybe 4.5. So I'm going to put my ruler here, 4.5. Here and here, 4.5 as well. And then I'm just going to take this and I am going to rule a line down here like this, and then to flip it over, rule a line here. Now that was 4.5. I'm going to make this pocket 6 then. Okay, like that, and 6 like that. Okay, and then rule another line down here. Okay, so you can see now I'm kind of keeping the same measurements. I mean, not well, the same ratio, meaning that I always add 1.5 or 3/4 inches to my pocket. But please remember that this only works if you decide firstly how tall you want your first pocket to be. But you can still get away if one of the pockets are too large or too tall. Okay, there we go. Flip it over like that, that there, and that there. You'll see more definition just now. Okay, like this, a classic example of one pocket being a bit too large, right? Glad I did this. Now I'm going to ink it and then I'm going to show it to you. And this one's going to be 4. I know why. That pocket is supposed to not be 4.5. I worked it out to 4. So this is the bigger one. So we'll keep the same measurements. I just want to trim it here because it looks a little crooked. Like that. Yep, that's supposed to be have been 4, but it's okay. It gives me an opportunity to show you what I'm going to do. Right, open it up, line through the middle like that. This is going to be 4.5 though, because this was the taller page. 4.5 centimeters. 4.5 centimeters. You can work it out in inches, but the one for 5 and 6.5 was 2 inches, and then it was 2 3/4 inches. So that was 4.5. This side will be 6 now. 6 and 6. Okay, like that. Kind of. Right, so what do I want to do? I want to cut the bottom to the middle line. I'm going to cut this side to the middle line, the wider pocket, and then turn it around and cut it from one edge right till the other, so you get 2 pockets. And then once again flip it over here and here. Okay, so what happened here now? Something happened here. Did I cut this pocket wrong? I think I cut this one wrong. This one here. Maybe it wasn't. Oh man, this was 4. See, that's a boo-boo. That was 4. This was supposed to be 5.5, and I made it 6. So no problem. I'm gonna slit it down to 5.5. Okay. Silly. I don't know why I thought that was 4.5. I'm just gonna take out that other half over here. Can't see the line. So you saw what happened. That pocket looked too tiny, too small. So these things happen. Like that. And then I'm just going to slit this down like this, because it doesn't change the height of the pocket. Let's see if that looks better. Okay, because otherwise the ratio is not right. Yeah, that looks much better now. Okay, they kind of look all even. All right, kind of like that. So even this one here was a little bit too tall, but you can have it like that. That one was looking funny. This one is okay. So that's one way to do it, or you can just fold this pocket in a little bit. Right, so those are those pockets over there, and let's see now what you're going to do. Okay, you're going to take your inky, and you are just going to ink all around the edges like this. Firstly, very easy. Then you're going to say, righto, how I want to ink the edges of the pockets like that. Goes in there like that. Okay, and then I've already inked that, and I need to ink this edge here. So your paper should be a little bit sturdy. Okay, and so now you can see that that edge is still a little bit too tall, but I left it so that you can see what it looks like. Here I adjusted it. I made, because I got my measurements wrong. So as you can see, if your measurements are not right, then you're going to suffer a bit in terms of not getting the absolutely perfect sized pocket. And there we go. Okay, so put it back in, and it should look something like that. Now that looks right. That looks right. And then this was perfect because I didn't muck up my measurements here. Okay, I got my measurements on this one right. The first one I did, I got my measurements right. But sometimes it's good to be able to see, how do I recover? What if you were working with expensive paper, all right, that you had printed, like digital paper that you had printed at the printers or whatever? Are you going to throw it away? No. Sometimes you can recover from your mistakes, like what I just did. Right, so these 3D. Now we want to show you the 3 different methods. This one I'm going to sew. This one I'm going to ink. I'm going to glue. And this one I'm going to put some washi tape on. How's that for you? Okay, so let's do this. This one here, we are going to put some glue on, and you can see that I'm opening up all my pockets. You need to open up all your pockets. Okay, right, so this is that pocket that's going to sit over there. Now the taller pocket, this is the tallest, the second tallest, the third, and then the fourth. Well, but you only get 3 pockets. Okay, so I'm going to take this one that sits in there, and I'm going to glue here, here, okay, and here, just for safety's sake. I don't need to. Right, always start from the inside and come out, not from the outside and going in, because you're going to block yourself. If you glue the shortest pocket down first, you are going to not be able to get to the taller pockets. Okay, so there we go. Match it up, edges to edges. Okay, now remember, this is not the next pocket, eh? This is the next pocket. So let's glue here now. One. Now this is on a fold, so I don't need to glue the fold down. Like that. That was also on a fold, the first one, and here. But the only thing, the difference is that that one was like, it wasn't folded on the inside. It didn't have its own fold. Okay, so that's it. So that's one way of doing it. Pocket. Oh, let it dry. Let it dry, Santani. Right, this one is your washi tape one. What are we going to do with that? We're going to take out some washi tape and we're going to play. Right, so let's say I'm using this washi tape now. So all you're going to do is you're going to, and this is not my idea, I saw it on, I think it was Pinterest, if I'm not mistaken, but for, you know, I can't remember who it was by, to be honest, so I'll try and see whether I can put the link down below. Okay, so I'm just going to do that for the washi, like that, and then I'm going to open it out like that. Just add my glue there because of my washi. Okay, kind of like this. This side, just make sure all the pockets are lined up if I'm going to put the washi, because they kind of moved. Okay, so washi here. And ta-da! Like that. Okay, I'm going to put some glue on that side as well. But there, isn't that just pretty? Let's just add some glue here. So I think the washi tape takes the longest to do, because you got to glue your washi all over again. Let's add some washi on this side now. And I'm one of those people, I don't like wasting washi. Okay, so it may be painful for you to see, but we don't get, you know, washi is really expensive here in South Africa. So it's not the cheapest of things. Oh yeah, it's not the cheapest of craft supplies. Yeah, so I take washi seriously. And like this. So yeah, and I'm sure in other parts of the world as well, they don't readily get washi. So hence my reason for showing you the glue method, because you may not get washi and you may not have a sewing machine. So then what? Is this possible pocket impossible to make? No, we can glue it. And then the last one is this here, like that. Cut down my washi, take it out. So yes, it's an extra step in the sense that I don't guesstimate how much washi I need. I kind of measure it, but then you can bring it down to the fact that I'm a frugal crafter. That's cool. And then just washi on this side as well. I'm not being very frugal. I'm using quite a bit of washi here, but it's okay. It's going to go into my autumn journal. Yeah, South Africa, we're going to be going into autumn soon. So I'm going to whip out my autumn journal, which I already started, by the way. Right, so that's that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on pause. I am going to go and sew this, and I'm going to come back to you. Okie dokie, so I am back, and with my ink wide open here. Didn't notice that. Right, so that's the 3 pockets. I'm going to decorate one, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so I'll decorate the rest and then I'll show you a still photo of the rest, because I'm really trying to get my videos shorter these days. So let's hope that this is going to help. Oopsie. Careless. And my chair is rolling back. So that's not cool. So maybe let's take out some stuff to play with. Yeah. I'm just using some maybe music paper. Like that. And then, I don't know, some doily like this. I'm just playing, hey? I'm playing. And then, I don't know, I took out a few things to play with. Not all are going to be for my autumn journal. Like that. And then let's put something there. Okay, I think I'm going to do that, but let me ink first. So you can see my little supply over here of stuff that I want to add to it, to, well, all 3 pockets, because I just took out some stuff that I found. Okay, so let's glue. Wrong glue. Just want to take my glue sheet out over here, because now that I was able to control, this I might not be able to control because they're smaller pieces of paper. Yep. So I hope that you like this. It's kind of very easy, not too difficult, actually quite easy, not too difficult. I want to add this. Let's see if I can add easier glue. Oh, this is stuck. Nice. It's not like I haven't used it. I have been using it. Like that. Maybe somewhere there. Okay, I want to add this here. Somewhere there. And I hope it fits. Just assuming it's going to fit. Oh yeah, it fits. There we go. Yeah, and then what I will do is I'll take my brown walnut stain and camouflage the edges so it blends in better, like that. Okay, maybe a little bit more there, kind of like that. And then let's see, add this here, and this thing. I'll just add this here and that there, because that looks plain. Then maybe let's add a piece of an autumn leaf like that. Okay, so let's just ink this autumn leaf up. I have a video on how I did this, so if you want to go and have a look, you may do so. Oh no, I think this one is a peel. if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it does peel. I forgot about that. So for those of you that hate what I just did, I just rubbed all the ink, the glue onto my finger. So I apologize if that upset you. It will normally upset me as well. But yeah. Like that. Cute. Just to take care of that fact there. Yo, I'm so thirsty. You know, I was drinking a lot of water because I had my cough. And now that I don't have my cough, I tend to drink less water, and I have to remind myself to continuously be drinking water. So that's that. And let's see what we can add in here. I don't know. We got some autumn stuff here. Yeah. So probably something like that. The I don't only want mushrooms. I think this one got autumn colors in it. Yeah. This one also has autumn in it. Well, not autumn. No, not that one. This one here has autumn in it. What else has autumn colors in it? Sure, I really like this one. I'm gonna add it here to the bottom like that. Let's add that one there. Let's see how wide this one is. How tall it is. No, it's a little bit too tall. Okay, what about this one? Yeah. Yep. So that's a butterfly in there. Add that one there like that. This one here. This one there. And then maybe this one in here as well. Kind of like this. Okay. And this one's sticking up a bit more. Kind of like that. Yay! So there we go. We've done the first one. We've added some decorations on it. And we're kind of good to go. So what I will do now is I will go and ink up these. And then I will continue working on these here. And then I will give you some still shots on how they look when I'm done. I'll see you soon. Okay? Okay. Alright, so we are back now. I apologize for you. It might not be a long time, but there might be a cut in the video. I had some stuff I needed to take care of. And yeah, I had to take care of that first. So these are the three that I did now with you. I decorated it. And I think, did I decorate that one with you? So those are the two that I didn't decorate with you. So, but I made the pockets with you. Now I wanted to show you something on this one over here because we put some washi tape on it. Okay. So if you look, even on the glued one, but the glued one you can't do anything about it. But this one you can. So you see where the washi tape is. All right. Let's take out these stickers. All these ephemera first before we do anything. Doesn't that washi tape look just awesome with that what's the thing called here, mushroom? So you see here by the washi tape, if you want, let's hope that this is strong enough, you can just where the folds are, they kind of hamper the pocket from opening fully, so you can just cut into your washi tape in line with, not the folds, the pockets, in line with your pockets. So that's all I'm doing. So I'm looking at where my pocket is, and then I'm just cutting my washi tape. But you watch how you cut the washi tape. So because if you cut too deeply, you're going to go and cut at the back of the pocket, which you don't want. Okay, so these just release the pockets, to be able to hold a little more items in it, like this. Oh, I tore that pocket. Gonna have to repair it. Yeah, but I tore it down there. So yeah, don't use a craft knife that's too sharp, because then you are going to slit that pocket through. And with washi tape, you don't need a lot of pressure in order to be able to do it. So there is a slit here. Let's just do that. This one's stubborn. It doesn't want to cut. Maybe now. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you managed to slit all of them now. And that's basically it for the washi tape. So you've just increased the width of your pockets now by doing that. And that's basically it. So all your little ephemera in here that you can write. What I will normally use this for is that I use mine to Bible journal in. So I would use it for I'm looking for the word now. See, now my ephemera goes quite a bit more to the end. I would use it for writing my Bible verses of the day in it. So that's what I would use it for. Okay, and then maybe one here. Now let's take the long one and put it in there, and that's it. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you give it a try. And I know it's a lot of fun, and it's very easy to get, you know, sorted. And if you are someone that makes ephemera and keeps it, then you can have that already sorted. And this one over here, I've also kept the mushroom theme on that one a bit, but as well as autumn. So I was supposed to add something here, but I completely forgot. That's fine. And then this one here, I turned it into a bird kind of a one. Okay, so there's some bird ephemera here. This is from my birds kit. I just brought it down to 50% in this one as well, one of the tags over there. Yeah, so that's it, nothing else. And I hope you enjoyed that, and that you are going to try this. So all I can say now is have an awesome day, and enjoy the rest of the week that's coming by, and take care. Have a blessed week going forward, and I'll see you again. So this video is going to air on Monday, so I will see you on Wednesday again with another video. Take care, everybody. Lots of love from me, Santhony at Sunny Creates. Bye bye.